Listen up, people.
Listen up, people!
I'm only gonna say this once.
She's only gonna say this once.
That's right.
That's right.
We've got one thing to say to you.
One thing.
Well, two, really.
Two things.
Well, if you want to get technical about it, three. Well,
Three things.
number one,
One.
no intermission.
No intermission!
Number two, silence your cell phones.
Silent! But you can't take pictures.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Number three,
Three.
welcome to GCU's Outdoor Amphitheater!
All the people! All they party! 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 All the people!
Proceed, Silenus, to procure my fall, then by the doom of death and woes and all.
Merchants of Syracuse, plead no more. I am not partial to infringe our laws. The enmity and discord which of late sprung from the rancorous outrage of your duke to merchants, our well-dealing countrymen, excludes all pity from our threatening looks. For, since the mortal and intestine jars twixt thy seditious countrymen and us, it hath in solemn synods been decreed, both by the Syracusans and ourselves, to admit no traffic to our adverse towns. Nay, more. If any born at Ephesus be seen at any Syracusan marts and fairs, again, if any Syracusan born comes to the bay of Ephesus, he dies. His goods confiscate to the duke's dispose, unless 1,000 marks be levied to quit the penalty and to ransom him. Thy substance, valued at the highest rate, cannot amount unto 100 marks. Therefore by law thou art condemned to die.
Yet this my comfort, when your words are done, my woes end likewise with the evening sun.
Well, Syracusan, say in brief the cause why thou departest from thy native home, and for what cause thou camest to Ephesus.
A heavier task could not have been imposed than I to speak my griefs unspeakable.
How long do you think this will take?
Well, it is Shakespeare.
I know, but what are we talking about? Like 15, 20 lines? 104? Who does he think he is, Hamlet? Tell us your story, merchant, but you must do it the Ephesian way.
How's that?
In song.
In Syracuse born, a merchant was I saw treasures abroad from both far and from nigh. Then added I someone to share in my life, my partner, my soulmate, best friend, and my wife. Oh woe is me, my good friends, the best of beginnings, the worst of the ends.
Oh woe is he, my good friends, the best of beginnings, the worst of the ends.
My business had boomed, investments were sound, my prospects were high as any around. Most couples have children, we know this to be true, and we were no different, but ours came in two. Oh woe is me, my good friends, the best of beginnings, the worst of the ends.
Oh woe is he, my good friends, the best of beginnings, the worst of the ends.
Now what, you may ask, is the trouble with twins? A man with two bodies is a man with two wins. Their faces, their feet, right down to the ventricle, were thought of by all to be wholly identical. And then one is more in the very same house.
say home?
Nothing rhymes with own.
Fair point. Continue.
Oh, it's me, my good friends. The best of beginnings, the worst of the ends. Oh, it's me, my good friends. The best of beginnings, the worst of the ends.
Oh, let me say no more.
Nay, forward, old man, for we may pity, though not pardon thee. But could you pick up the pace a bit?
Of course. My travels took me far, and while my wife and twins in tow, to ports exotic, parts aquatic, swiftly we would go, until one fateful day we match upon the sea. The waves they crash us, rocks they smash us unrelentingly. Our ship was split, the sailors fled, our lot was surely cast. I grabbed my son, my wife, the chain tied we each to a mast. When two more ships who saw our plight came back down the main, they pulled us in each parent twin before we all were slain.
That's good, right?
No. Our peril done, our lives now one they each of us did save. What happened next, by some pretext, was far worse than brave. The ship's about to stick and bound us, what more can I say? They split my family right in half as each went on their way. Yes, it's we find me wrong to be on your unhappy shore. I'm search the world for both my boys, my family to restore. It was or just not offense that brought me to you. I ask for mercy from this morning, and this that fell.
We've heard this tale of tribulation, agony, and woe. However, friend, our hands are tied, there's something you should know. We have our laws despite their flaws, regardless of our views. We'd like to help you, but we can't 'cause you're from Syracuse.
We've heard this tale of tribulation, agony, and woe. However, friend, our hands are tied, there's something you should know. We have our laws despite their flaws, regardless of our views. We'd like to help you, but we can't 'cause you're from Syracuse. We'd like to help you, but we can't 'cause you're from Syracuse. We'd really like to help you, but we can't because... No, we can't. We'd like to help you, but we really can't. Syracuse!
Look you, merchant, I'll limit thee this day to seek thy life by beneficial help. Try all the friends thou hast in Ephesus, beg thou or borrow, to make up the sum and live. If no, then thou art doomed to die. Jail, take him to thy custody.
I will, my lord.
Hopeless and helpless the Stygian went, but to procrastinate his lifeless end.
For give out that you are of it, but damn them, lest that your goods too soon be confiscated. This very day a Syracusan merchant is apprehended for arriving here, and not being able to buy out his life, according to the statute of the town, dies ere the weary sun set in the west. There's your money that I had to keep.
Go bear it to the centaur where we host. And stay there, Dromio, till I come to you. Within this hour it will be dinner time. Till that, I'll view the manners of the town. Get me away! A trusty villain, sir. That very often when I'm dull with care and melancholy, lightens my humor with her merry jest.
My bad.
What, will you walk with me about the town? Then go to mine inn and dine with me.
I am invited, sir, to certain merchants, of whom I hope to make much benefit. I crave your pardon.
Farewell. Then I will go lose myself and wander up and down to view the city.
Sir, I commend you to your own content.
He that commends me to mine own content commends me to the thing I cannot get. I to the world am like a drop of water that in the ocean seeks another drop, who falling there to find his fellow forth, unseen, inquisitive, confounds himself. So I, to find a mother and a brother, in quest of them, unhappy, lose myself. Oh, but here comes the almanac of my true date. What now? Perchance thou art returned so soon.
Return so soon? Rather approach too late. The capon burns, the pig falls from the spit. The clock has stricken 12 upon the bell. Go. Oh. My mistress made it one upon my cheek. She is so hot because the meat is cold. The meat is cold because you come at home. You come at home because you have no stomach. You have no stomach, having broken.
Whoa, stop in your wind, Romeo. Tell me this, I pray. Where have you left the money that I gave you?
6 pence that I had a Wednesday last to pay the saddler for my mistress' crupper. The saddler had it, sir. I kept it not.
Come, Romeo, come. These jests are out of season. Reserve them till a merrier hour than this. Where is the gold I gave in charge to thee?
To me, sir? Why, you gave no gold to me.
Come on, maid. Have done your foolishness, and tell me how thou hast disposed thy charge.
My charge was but to fetch you from the mud home to your house, sir. The phoenix, to dinner. My mistress and her sister stays for you.
In what safe place you have bestowed my money, or I shall break that merry sconce of yours. Where is the 1,000 marks thou hast of me?
And some of your marks upon my pate, so my mistress work upon my shoulders, without 1,000 marks between you both.
Thy mistress marks? What mistress slave is thou?
Your worship's wife, my mistress at the phoenix. She that doth fast till you come home to dinner.
Will thou flout me thus into my face? Hold! Take it down!
For God's sake, hold your hands! Maybe you will not! I will take my heels!
Upon my life! By some device or other, the villains overwrought of all my money. They say this town is full of cousinage. Dark-working sorcerers that change the mind. Soul-killing witches that deform the body. Disguised cheaters, braiding mountebanks, and many such like liberties of sin. Yeah, I'm talking to you, pal. If it proves so, I'll be gone the sooner. I'll to the centaur to seek the slave. I greatly fear my money is not safe.
Neither my husband nor the slave returned, that in such haste I sent to seek her master. Sure, Luciana, it is 2 o'clock.
Perhaps a merchant hath invited him, and from the mart he's somewhere gone to dinner. Good sister, let us sign and never fret. A man is master of his liberty. Time is their master, and when they see time, they'll go or come. If so, be patient, sister.
Why should their liberties than ours be more?
Because their business still lies out a door.
Look, when I serve him so, he takes it ill.
Oh, no, he is the bridle of your will.
There's none but asses will be bridled so.
Why, headstrong liberty is lashed with woe. The beasts, the fishes, and the winged fowls are their male subjects and at their control. Men, more divine, the masters of all these, lords of the wide world and wild watery seas, are masters to their females and their lords. Then let your will attend on their accords.
This servitude makes you to keep unwed.
Not this, but troubles of the marriage bed.
But were you wedded, you would bear some sway.
Ere I learn love, I'll practice to obey.
How, if your husband starts some otherwhere?
Till he come home again, I would forbear.
Patience unmoved. No marvel though she pause, they can be meek that have no other cause. A wretched soul, bruised with adversity, we bid be quiet when we hear it cry. But were we burdened with like weight of pain, as much or more would we ourselves complain. So thou that hast no unkind mate to breathe thee, with urging helpless patience wouldst relieve thee. But if thou live to see like right bereft, this fool-bagged patience in me will be left.
Well, I will marry one day, but to try. Oh, here comes Romeo. Now is your husband mine.
Say, is your tardy master now at hand?
Nay, he's at 2 hands with me, and that my 2 ears can witness.
Say, didst thou speak with him? Knowest thou his mind?
Aye, he spoke his mind upon mine ear, Be shrew his hand, I scarce could understand it.
Spake he so doubtfully thou couldst not feel his meaning?
Nay, he struck so plainly, I could too well feel his blows.
But say, I pray, is he coming home?
When I desired him to come home to dinner, he asked me for 1,000 marks in gold. Yeah, well, 'tis dinner time, quoth I. My gold, quoth he. Oh, your meat doth burn, quoth I. My gold, quoth he. Oh, will you come home, quoth I. My gold, quoth he. Where's the 1,000 marks I gave thee, villain? The pig, sir, quoth I, is burned. My gold, quoth he. No. Sir, no. Oh. My mistress, sir, quoth I, hang up thy mistress.
Quoth who?
Quoth whom?
Romeo?
Quoth my master. I know, quoth he. No house, no wife, no mistress.
Go back again, thou slave, and fetch him home.
Go back again? And me to be home? For God's sake, send some other messenger.
Back, slave, or I shall break thy painted cross.
And he will bless that cross with other beatings. Between you I shall have a holy head.
Run, pretty peasant! Master, help!
Am I so round with you as you with me, that like a football you do spur me thus, and he will spur me hence, and he will spur me hither. If I last in the stuff, you must case me a leather.
Fie, how impatience loureth in your face.
His company must do his minions grace, whilst I at home starve for a minute look. Hath homely age the luring beauty took from my poor cheek? Then he hath wasted it. On my discourses dull, barren my wits?
Self-harming jealousy, fie, beat it hence.
Unfeeling fools can with such wrongs dispense. I know his eye doth homage otherwhere, or else what lets it, but he would be here. Sister, you know he promised me a chain, with that alone he would detain, so he would keep fair quarter with his bed. I see the jewel best enameled will lose his beauty, yet the gold bides still, that others touch, and often touching will wear gold, and no man that hath the name by falsehood and corruption doth it shame. Since that my beauty cannot please his eye, I'll weep what's left away, and weeping die.
How many fond fools serve mad jealousy?
The gold I gave to Dromio is laid up safe at the Centaur, and the youthful slave is wandered forth in care to seek me out by computation in mine host's report. I could not speak to Dromio since at first I sent her from the march.
Lick.
See, here she comes.
Well,
How now, Dromio? What, is your merry humor altered? As you love strokes, so jest with me again. You know no centaur? You received no gold? Your mistress sent to have me home to dinner? My house was at the Phoenix? What, was thou mad that thus so madly thou didst answer me?
what answer, sir? When spake I such a word?
Even now! Even here, not half an hour since!
I did not see you since you sent me hence. Home to the Centaur. With the gold you gave me?
Thou didst deny the gold's receipt, and told me of a mistress and a dinner, for which I hope thou feltst I was displeased.
Mistress. Dinner. Displeased. I'm glad to see you in this merry vein, sir. master, tell me.
Think so, I just? Hold.
No! Get away! Yeah, Dromio! Oh, oppressor, why am I beaten? No!
Dost thou not know?
Nothing, sir, but that I am beaten!
Shall I tell you why?
Sir, and wherefore? For they say every why, that's the wherefore!
Why, first, for flouting me. And then wherefore, for urging it to me the second time.
Why, sir, unworthy man, thus beaten out of season! When in the why and the wherefore is neither rhyme nor reason? Well, sir, I thank you!
Thank me for what?
Marry, sir, for the something that you gave me for nothing.
I'll make you amends next to give you nothing for something. But say, is it dinner time?
No, sir, I think the meat wants that I have.
In good time, what's that?
Basting.
And 'twill be dry.
If it be, sir, I pray you eat none of it.
Your reason?
Lest to make you choleric and purchase me another dry basting.
Well, learn to jest in good time. There's a time for all things. Nothing? Nothing at all? But soft. Who wafts us yonder?
I, Antipholus, look strange and frown. Some other mistress hath thy sweetest sex. I am not Adriana, nor thy wife. The time was once when thou unurged wouldst vow that never words were music in thine ear, that never object pleasing in thine eye, that never touch well welcome to thy hand, that never meat sweet savored in thy taste, unless I spake or looked or touched or courted to thee. How comes it now, my husband? Oh, how comes it that thou art thus estranged from thyself? Thyself, I call it, being strange to me, the undividable, incorporate, and better than thy dear self's better part. Do not tear away thyself from me, for know, my love, as easy mayest thou fall a drop of water in the breaking gulf, and take unmingled that same drop again, without addition or diminishing, as take from me thyself and not me too. How dearly would it touch me to the quick, shouldst thou but here I were licentious, and that this body, consecrate to thee by ruffian lust, should be contaminate. Wouldst thou not spit at me, and spurn at me, and hurl the name of husband in my face?
Plead you to me, fair dame? I know you not. In Ephesus I am but 2 hours old, as strange unto your town as to your talk.
Fie, brother, how the world has changed with you. When were you wont to use my sister thus? She sent for you by Dromio home to dinner.
By Dromio?
By she.
By me?
By thee. And this thou didst return from him that he did buffet thee, and in his blows deny my house for his, me for his wife.
Did you converse, Dromio, with this gentlewoman here?
Sir, I never saw her till this time.
Thou liest, for even her very words didst thou deliver to me upon the march.
I never stayed with her in all my life.
How can she thus then call us by our names, unless it be by inspiration?
How ill agrees it with your gravity to counterfeit thus grossly with your slave, abetting her to thwart me in my mood. Be it my wrong, you are from me exempt, but wrong not that wrong with more contempt. Come, I will fasten on this sleeve of thine. Thou art an elm, my husband, I a vine.
To me she speaks. She moves me for her theme. What, was I married to her in my dream? Or sleeps I now and think I hear all this? What error drives our eyes and ears amiss? Until I know this sure uncertainty, I'll entertain the offered fallacy.
Dromio, go bid the servants spread for dinner.
Oh, for my beads, they cross me for a sinner! This is the fairy land of spite of spites! We talk with goblins, owls, and sprites. If we obey them not, this will ensue. They'll suck our breath, their pigeons black and blue. Woo!
What priest thou to thyself, and answer not? Dromio, thou groan, thou snail, thou slug, thou sot?
I am transformed, master, am I not?
Thou art in mind, and so am I.
No, both in mind and in my shape.
Thou hast thine own form.
No, I am an ape.
Come, sir, to dinner. Dromio, keep the gate. Husband, I'll dine above with you today and shrive you of 1,000 idle pranks. Sirrah, if any ask you for his master, say he dines forth and let no creature enter. Come, sister, Dromio. play the porter well.
Am I on earth, in heaven, or in hell? Sleeping or waking, mad or well advised, known unto these, yet to myself disguised. I'll say as they say, and persever so, and in this mist, at all adventures go.
Master, shall I be porter at the gate?
Aye, and none enter lest I break your pace.
Come in, Ticklish, we dine too late.
Good Signor Angelo, you must excuse us all. My wife is shrewish when I keep not hours. Say that I lingered with you at your shop to see the making of her jeweled chain, and that tomorrow you will bring it home. But here's a villain who would face me down. She met me on the mart, and that I beat her, and charged her with 1,000 marks in gold, and that I did deny my wife and house. Thou drunkard thou, what didst thou mean by this?
Say what you will, sir, but I know what I know. That you beat me at the mart. I've your hand to show. If the skin were parchment and the blows you gave were ink, your own handwriting would tell you what I think.
I think thou art an ass. Hup!
Mary, so doth appear by the wrongs I suffer and the blows I bear.
You're sad, Signor Balthazar. Pray God, our good cheer may answer my goodwill and your good welcome here.
I hold your dainty cheek, sir, and your welcome dear.
Oh, Signor Balthazar, either at flesh or fish, a table full of welcome makes scarce one dainty dish.
His meat, sir, is common that every churl afford.
And welcome more common, for that's nothing but words.
Small cheer and great welcome makes a merry feast.
Aye, to a miserly host and a more sparing guest. But though my cates be me, take them in good part. Better cheer may you have, but not with better heart. But soft, my door is locked. Go bid them let us.
Maud! Bridget! Marion! Cecile! Jillian! Jen!
Mome, Malthorse, Capon, Coxcomb, Idiot, Patch? Either get thee from a door, sit down at the hatch. Dost thou conjure for witches, and thou callest for the door? When one is one too many, go get thee from the door.
What patch is made our porter? My master stays in the street!
Let him walk from whence he came, lest he catch cold on his feet.
Who talks within there? Ho, open the door! I have not dined today.
Nor today here you must not. Come again when you may.
What art thou that keeps me out from the house I owe?
The porter for this time, sir. And my name is Dromio.
Oh! Villain! Thou stolen both my office and my name! The one ne'er got me credit, the other mickle blame.
What a coil is there, Dromio? Who are those at the gate?
Let my master in, Lucifer.
Faith, no. He comes too late.
Oh.
And so tell your master.
Oh, Lord, I must laugh.
Oh, have at you for nothing.
Oh.
If thy name be called Lucifer, Lucifer, thou hast answered him well.
Do you hear, you minion? You'll let us in, I hope?
I thought to have asked you.
And you said no.
Thou baggage, let me in!
Can you tell me for whose sake?
Oh, master, knock the door hard.
Let him knock till it is.
You'll cry for this minion if I beat the door down.
Who is that at the door that keeps all this noise?
By my troth, your town is troubled with unruly boys.
Are you there, wife? You might have come before.
Your wife, Sir Knave. Go get you from the door.
If you wouldn't pay, master, this knave would go sore.
Here is neither cheer, sir, nor, well, we would fain have either.
In debating which was best, we shall part with neither.
They stand at the door, master. Bid them welcome hither.
There is something in the wind that we cannot get in.
You would say so, master, if your garments were thin. Your cake there is warm thin. You stand here in the cold. It would make a man mad as a buck to be so bought and sold.
Go fetch me something. I'll break open the gate.
Breaking here, and I'll break your knave's pate.
Oh.
A man may break a word with you, sir. I, and words are but wind. I break it in your face, so I break it not behind.
It seems thou once breaking, and upon thee hind.
Here too much, and upon thee. I pray thee, let me in.
Aye, when fowls have no feather and fish have no fin.
Well, I'll break in. Go borrow me a crow.
Have patience, girl. Let it not be so. Herein you war against your reputation and draw within the compass of suspect.
you have prevailed. I will depart in quiet, and in despite of mirth, mean to be merry. I know a wench of excellent discourse, pretty and witty, wild and yet, too, gentle. There will we dine. This woman that I mean my wife, but I protest without reason hath oftentimes upbraided me withal. To her will we to dinner. Get thee home and fetch the chain. By this I know 'tis made. Bring it, I pray you, to the Porpentine, for there's the house. That chain will I bestow, be it for nothing but to spite my wife, upon mine hostess there. Good sir, make haste. Since mine own doors refuse to entertain me, I'll knock elsewhere to see if they'll disdain me.
I'll meet you at that place some hour hence.
Do so. This jest shall cost me some expense.
And may it be that you have quite forgot a husband's office? Shall Antipholus, even in the spring of love, thy love springs rot? Shall love in building grow so ruinous? If you did wed my sister for her wealth, then for her wealth's sake, use her with more kindness. Or, if you like elsewhere, do it by stealth. Muffle your false love with some show of blindness. Let not my sister read it in your eye. 'Tis double wrong to trude with your bed and let her read it in thy looks at board. Alas, poor women, make us but believe, being compact of credit, that you love us. Though others have the arm, show us the sleeve. We in your motion turn, and you may move us. Then, gentle brother, get you in again! Comfort my sister, cheer her, call her wife!
Sweet mistress, what your name is else I know not, nor I would wonder you do hit of mine. Teach me, dear creature, how to think and speak. Lay open to my earthy gross conceit, smothered in errors, feeble, shallow, weak, the folded meaning of your words to seek. Against my soul's pure truth, why labor you to make it wander in an unknown field? Are you a god? Would you create me new? Transform me then, and to your power I'll yield. But if that I am I, then well I know, your weeping sister is no wife of mine, nor to her bed no homage do I owe. Far more to you do I decline. Oh, train me not, sweet mermaid, with thy note to drown me in thy sister's flood of tears. Sing, siren, for thyself, and I will dote. Spread o'er the silver waves thy golden hairs, and as a bed I'll take them and there lie, and in that glorious supposition think, he gains by death that hath such means to die. Let love, being light, be drowned if she sink.
What, are you mad that you do reason so?
Not mad, but mated. How, I do not know.
It is a fault that springeth from your eye.
Gazing on your beams, fair sun, being by.
Gaze where you should, and that will clear your sight.
It's good to wink, sweet love, as to look on night.
Why call you me, love? Call my sister so.
Thy sister's sister.
That's my sister!
No! It is thyself. Mine own self's better part. My eye's clear eye. My dear heart's dearer heart. My food. My fortune. My sweet hope's aim. My soul, earth's heaven, and my heaven's claim.
All this my sister is, or else should be.
Call thyself sister sweet, for I am thee. Thee will I love, and with thee lead my life. Thou hast no husband yet, nor I no wife. Give me thy hand.
Oh, soft sir, hold you still. I'll fetch my sister to get her goodwill.
How now, Dromio? What runnest thou so fast?
Do you know me, sir? Am I Dromio? Am I your man? Am I myself?
Thou art Dromio, thou art thyself.
I am an ass. I am a man's woman and besides myself.
What man's woman, and how besides thyself?
Marry, sir, besides myself, I am due to a man. One that claims me. One that haunts me. One that will have me.
Use the box! What claim lays he to thee?
Marry, sir, such a claim as you would lay to your horse, and he would have me as a beast. Not that I, being a beast, he would have me,
Oh, well, you know.
but that he, being a very beastly creature, lays claim to me.
Oh, well, what is he?
A very reverend body, and yet here's a wondrous fat marriage.
How dost thou mean a fat marriage?
Marry, sir, he's a kitchen boy, and all grace. And I know not what use to put him to, but to make a limp of him, and run from him by his own light. I warm his rags in the tallow on them when burn a pool in winter. If he lives till doomsday, he'll burn a week longer than the whole world.
What complexion is he of?
Sworn like my shoe, yet nothing like so clean kept. For why? He sweats. A man may go over shoes in the grind of it.
'Tis a fault that water will mend.
No, sir. 'Tisn't grain. No, his foot could not do it.
Then he bears some breath.
No longer from head to toe than from hip to hip. He is spherical. Let him alone. I can find out countries in him.
Where stood Ireland?
Marry, sir, in his buttocks. I found it dead by the bogs.
Where France?
In his full head, on the revolted making war against his hair.
Where Spain?
Faith, I saw it not, but felt it hot in his breath.
Where stood the Netherlands?
Oh, I did not look so low. To conclude, this drudge laid claim to me, called me Dromio, swore I was assured to him, told me what privy marks I had about me, as the mark of my shoulder, the mole on my neck, the great wart on my left arm, that I may ran from him as a witch.
Go, howdy presently, post to the road. If the wind blow any way from shore, I will not harbor in this town tonight. If any ship puts forth, come find me at the mart, where I will walk till thou returns to me.
I hire a blow.
If everyone knows us, and we know none, 'tis time, I think, to trudge, pack, and be gone.
As from there a man would run for life, so fly I from him that calls me wife.
There's none but witches that do inhabit here, and therefore 'tis high time that our hence. She that doth call me husband, even my soul for a wife doth abhor. But her fair sister, possessed of such a gentle, sovereign grace, of such enchanting presence and discourse, hath almost made me traitor to myself. But lest myself be guilty to self-wrong, I'll stop mine ears to the mermaid song.
Master Intensifies!
Oh, hey, that's my name.
I know it well. Hello!
Oh,
Here's the chain. I thought to have taken you at the porpentine. The chain, unfinished, made me stay thus long.
what is your will that I do with this?
What please yourself, sir, I have made it for you.
Made it for me, sir, I bespoke it not.
Not once, nor twice, but 20 times you have. Go home with it, and please your wife withal. And soon at supper time I'll visit you, and then receive my money for the chain.
I pray you, sir, receive the money now, for fear you ne'er see chain nor money more.
Ha! You are a merry man, sir. Very well.
What I should think of this I cannot tell. But this I think. There's no man so vain that would refuse so fair an offered chain. I see a man here needs not live by ships when in the streets he meets such golden gifts. I'll to the mart and therefore Dromio stay. If any ship puts forth, then straight away.
You know, since Pentecost the sum is due, and since I have not much importuned you, not now I had not, but that I am bound to Persia, and want guilders for my voyage. Therefore, make present satisfaction, or I'll attack left you by this officer.
Even just the sum that I do owe to you is growing to me by Antipholus. And in the instant that I met with you, he had me of a chain. At 5 o'clock, I shall receive the money for the same. Please, if you walk with me down to his house, I will discharge my bond and thank you too.
That labor may you save. See where he comes.
While I go to the goldsmith's house, go thou and buy a rope's end. That will I bestow among my wife and her confederates for locking me out of my doors by day. But soft, I see the goldsmith. Get thee gone. Buy a rope and bring it home to me.
I buy a rope.
A man is well holp up that trusts to you. I promised your presents and the chain, but neither chain nor goldsmith came to me.
Saving your merry humor, sir. Here's the note how much your chain weighs to the utmost carat, the finest of the gold, and charcoal fashion, which doth amount to 3 odd ducats more than I stand indebted to this gentleman. I pray you, see him presently discharged, for he is bound to see and stays but for it.
I am not furnished with the present money. Besides, I have some business in the town. Good signor, take the stranger to my house, and with you take the chain, and bid my wife disperse the sum on the receipt thereof. Perchance I will be there as soon as you.
Then you will bring the chain to her yourself?
No, bear it with you, lest I come not time enough.
Well, sir, I will. Have you the chain about you?
And if I have not, sir, I hope you have. Or else you may return without your money.
Nay, come, I pray you, sir, give me the chain. Both wind and tide stays for this gentleman, and I, to blame, have held him here too long.
Good Lord! You use this dalliance to excuse your breach of promise to the porpentine. I should have chid you for not bringing it, but like a shrew, you first began to brawl.
The hour steals on. I pray you, sir, dispatch.
You hear how he importunes me? The chain!
Why, give it to my wife and fetch your money.
Come, you know I gave it you even now. Either send the chain or send me by some token.
Fine, now you run this humor out of breath. Come, where's the chain? I pray you, let me see it!
My business cannot brook this dalliance. Good sir, say whether you'll answer him or no. If not, I'll leave him to the officer.
I answer you? What should I answer you?
The money that you owe me for the chain.
I owe you none till I receive the chain.
You know I gave it you half an hour since.
You gave me none. You wrong me much to say so.
You wrong me more, sir, in denying it. Consider how it stands upon my credit.
Well, officer, arrest him at my suit.
I do. And charge you in the Duke's name to obey me.
This touches me in reputation. Either consent to pay this sum for me, or I attend you by this officer.
Consent to pay thee that I never had? Arrest me, foolish fellow, if thou darest.
I do arrest you, sir. You hear the suit.
I do obey thee till I give thee bail. But, Sirrah, you shall by this sport as deep result the metal. God, answer.
Sir, I shall have law in Ephesus to your notorious shame. I doubt it not.
Master! There's a bike of them that stays until their owner comes aboard. Then, sir, she bears away. They stay for none at all before her owner, master, and yourself.
What ship of Epidamnum stays for me?
The ship you sent me to, the higher wattage.
Thou drunken slave, I sent thee for a rope, and told thee to what purpose and what end.
You sent me to the bay, sir, for a bar.
I will debate this matter at more leisure, and teach your ears to list me with more heed.
Okay.
To Adriana Villain, hie thee straight, give her this key, and tell her in the desk that's covered o'er with Turkish tapestry, there is a purse of ducats.
Okay.
Let her send it. Tell her I'm arrested in the street, and that shall bail me.
Okay.
Hie thee, slave, be gone!
To Adriana! That is where we dine. Were Lucifer to claim me as my husband, he is too big, I hope, for me to compass. Thither I must, although against my will, for servants must their masters' minds fill. Break!
Luciana, did he tempt thee so? What observation made thou in this case of his heart's meteors tilting in his face?
First he denied you had in him no right.
He meant he did me none, the more my spite.
Then swore he that he was a stranger here.
True, he swore, though yet forsworn he were.
Then pleaded I for you.
What said he?
that the love I begged for you, he begged of me.
With what persuasion did he tempt thy love?
With words that in an honest suit might move. First he did praise my beauty, then my speech.
Did speak him fair?
Have patience, I beseech.
I cannot, nor I will not hold me still. My tongue, though not my heart, shall have his will. He is deformed, crooked, old, and sear, ill-faced, worse body, shapeless, everywhere. Vicious, ungentle, foolish, blunt, unkind, stigmatical in making, worse in mind.
Who would be jealous then of such a one? No evil lost is wailed when it is gone.
But I think him better, I say. My heart prays for him, though my tongue do curse.
Here, go! The desk, the purse! Sweet, now make haste!
How hast thou lost thy breath?
By running fast?
Where is thy master, Dromio? Is he well?
No! A devil in an everlasting garment has him! One whose hard heart is buttoned up with steel! A fiend, a fury, pitiless and rough! A wolf, nay, worse, a fellow all in buff! One that before the judgment carries poor souls to hell!
Why, man, what is the matter?
I do not know the matter. He is arrested on the case.
What? Is he arrested? Tell me at whose suit.
I know not at whose suit he is arrested. Well, will you send to Mistress Redemption the money in his desk?
Go fetch it, sister. This I wonder at, that he, unknown to me, should be in debt. Tell me, was he arrested on a band?
Not on a band, but on a stronger thing. A chain! A chain! Do you not hear it ring?
What, the chain?
No. The bell. 'Tis time that I were gone. It was 2 hours I lost him, and now the clock strikes 1.
The hours come back, that did I never hear.
Oh yes, if any hour meet a sergeant and turns back for very fear.
Go, Dromio, there's the money. Bear it straight and bring thy master home immediately.
What?
Come, sister. I am pressed down with conceit. Conceit, my comfort and my injury.
There's not a man I meet but doth salute me as if I were their well-acquainted friend. And every one doth call me by my name.
Antipholus, my man!
Hey! Some tender money to me, some invite me, and some other give me thanks for kindness.
Thank you for your kindness.
Some offer me commodities to buy.
Antiphil umbrella.
Thank you. Even now a tailor called me in his shop and showed me
Yo,
silks
Antifi!
that he had bought for me, and therewithal took measure of my body. Sure, these are but imaginary wiles, and Lapland sorcerers inhabit here.
Master, here's the gold you sent me for.
I understand thee not. Peaceful, is there any ship put forth tonight? May we be gone?
Why, sir, I brought you word an hour since that the bark expedition's put forth tonight. Then were you hindered by the sergeant. Here are the angels that you sent for to deliver you.
The fellow is distracted, so am I. And here we wander in illusion. Oh, some blessed power deliver us from hence.
Well met, Master Antipholus. I see, sir, you have found the goldsmith now. Is that the chain you promised me today?
Satan avoid, I charge thee, tempt me not.
Master, this Mr. Satan.
It is the devil.
It is written, they appear to men like angels of light. Light is an effect of fire, and fire will burn. Ergo, come not near.
Your man and you are marvelous merry, sir. Will you go with me? We'll mend our dinner here.
Avoid then, fiend! What tellest thou me of supping? Thou art, as you are all, a sorceress. I conjure thee to leave me and be gone.
Give me the ring of mine you had at dinner. Or for my diamond, the chain you promised, and I'll be gone, sir, and not trouble you.
Some devils ask for the paring of one's nail, but she, my covetous, would have it a chain. Master, be wise, and if you give it her, the devil will shake her chain and fright us with it.
I pray you, sir, my ring or else the chain. I hope you do not mean to cheat me so.
The thou witch! Come, Dromio, let us go.
Fly pride, says the peacock, Mr. Satan, no!
Now, out of doubt, Antipholus is mad. Else would he never so demean himself. A ring he hath of mine worth 40 ducats, and for the same he promised me a chain. Both one and other he denies me now. The reason, I gather, he is mad, besides this present instance of his rage, is a mad tale he told today at dinner of his own doors being shut against his entrance. Belike his wife, acquainted with his fits, on purpose shut the doors against his way. My way is now to hie home to his house and tell his wife that, being he lunatic, he rushed into my house and took perforce my ring away. This course I fittest choose, for 40 ducats is too much to lose.
Fear me not, man. I will not break away. I'll give thee, ere I leave thee, so much money to work thee as I'm rested for. My wife is in a wayward mood today, and will not lightly trust the messenger that I should be attached in Ephesus. I tell you, 'twill sound harshly in her ears. Here comes my man. I think he brings the money. How now, sir? Have you that I sent you for?
Here's that. I warned you. We'll pay them all.
But where's the money?
Well, I gave the money for the rope.
500 ducats, villain? For a rope? To what end did I bid thee hie thee home?
To a rope's end, and to that end am I returned.
And to that end, sir, I will welcome you.
Good sir, be patient.
Nay, 'tis for me to be patient. I am in adversity.
Good. Now hold thy tongue.
Nay, rather persuade him to hold his hands.
Thou senseless villain!
I were senseless, sir. Oh, that I may not feel your blows.
Oh, thou art sensible in nothing but blows, and so is an ass.
Oh, I am an ass. You may prove it by my long years. I have served him from the hour of my nativity to this instant, and I'm nothing at his hands for my service with blows. Oh, when I'm cold, he heats me with beatings. Oh, when I'm warm, he cools me with beatings. I am raised with it when I sleep, driven out of doors with it when I go from home, while I'm home with it when I return. Nay, I bear it on my shoulders as a beggar wont her brat. And I think when he hath laid me, I shall beg with it from door to door.
No, come, go along. My wife is coming yonder.
How say you now? Is not your husband mad?
His incivility confirms no less. Good Dr. Pin, you are a conjurer. Establish him in his true sense again, and I will please you what you will command.
Alas, how fiery and how sharp he looks!
Mark how he trembles in his ecstasy.
Give me your hand and let me feel your pulse!
There is my hand, and let it feel your ear.
I charge thee, Satan, housed within this man, to yield possession to my holy prayer, and to thy fate of darkness hide these strength.
Peace, doting wizard. Peace.
Peace!
Peace! I am not mad!
Oh, that thou wert not, poor distressed soul!
You minion, you. Are these your customers? Did this companion with the saffron face revel and feasted at my house today? Whilst upon me the guilty doors were shut, and I denied to enter in my house!
Husband, God doth know you dined at home today. Where would you have remained until this time free from these slanders and this open shame?
Dine at home. Thou villain, what sayest thou?
Oh, sir, sooth to say, you did not dine at home.
Were not my doors locked up and I shut out?
Oh, pretty, your doors were locked and you shut out.
Did not she herself revile me there?
Oh, she herself reviled you there.
Not her kitten boy railed, taunted, and scorned me.
I am trying to help you.
Right, okay.
Search he did, the kitchen boy did scorn you.
And did not I, enraged, depart from thence?
In verity he did. My bones bear witness that since I felt the vigor of his rage.
It's good to soothe him in these contraries.
It is no shame. The fellow finds his vein, and yielding to him humors well his frenzy.
Thou hast suborned the goldsmith to arrest me.
Alas, I sent you money to redeem you by Dromio here who came in haste for it.
Oh, money by me, heart and goodwill you might, master, but surely not a rag of money.
Went not thou to her for a purse of ducats?
She came to me, and I delivered it.
And I am witness with her that you did.
God and the rope maker bear me witness that I was sent for nothing but a rope.
Mistress, both man and master is possessed. Or you will buy their pay and deadly look
find a bag of gold.
I did not, gentle husband, lock thee forth.
And I, gentle master, received no gold, but I do confess that we were locked out.
Dissembling villain, thou art false in both.
Dissembling cult, thou art false in all, and art confederate with a damned pack to make a loathsome, abject scorn of me. But with these nails, I'll pluck out these false eyes that beholded me this shameful sport.
Oh, find him, let him not come on.
The fiend is strong as an arrow. He, poor man, how pale and wan he looks.
What, will you murder me? Murder! Thou jailer, thou, I am thy prisoner. Wilt thou suffer them to make a rescue?
Masters, let him go. He is my prisoner, and you shall not have him.
Go ban this man, for he is frantic too.
What wilt thou do, that peevish officer? Hast thou delight to see a wretched man do outrage and displeasure to himself?
He is my prisoner. If I let him go, the debt he owes will be required of me.
I will discharge thee ere I go from thee. Bear me forthwith unto his creditor, and knowing how the debt grows, I will pay it. Good master doctor, see him safely conveyed home to my house. Oh, most unhappy day.
God help poor souls, how idly do they talk.
Go! Bear him hence! Sister, go you with me. Say now, whose suit is he arrested at?
One Angelo, a goldsmith. Do you know him?
I know the man. What is the sum he owes?
200 ducats.
Say, how grows it due?
2 for a chain your husband had of him.
He did seek a chain for me, but had it not.
When as your husband enraged today came to my house and took away my ring, the ring I saw upon his finger now, straight after did I see him with a
It may
chain.
be so, but I did never see it. Come, jailer, bring me where the goldsmith is. I long to know the truth hereof at large.
For thy mercy, they are loose again.
Let's come with naked umbrella and flag. Let's call more help to have them bound again.
Away! They'll kill us!
I see these witches are afraid of umbrellas.
And pies. She that would be your wife now ran from you.
Go to the centaur. Fetch our stuff from thence. I long that we were safe and sound aboard.
Faith, stay here this night. They will surely do us no harm. You saw they speak us fair, give us gold. Methinks they are such a gentle nation that, before the mountain of mad flesh that lays claim of me, I could find it in my heart to stay here still and turn witch.
I will not stay the night for all the town. Therefore, away to fetch our stuff from thence.
I am sorry, sir, that I have hindered you, but I protest he had the chain of me. Though most dishonestly he doth deny it.
How is the man esteemed here in the city?
A very reverend reputation, sir, of credit infinite, highly beloved, second to none that lives here in the city. His word may bear my mouth at any time.
Speak softly. Yonder as I think you walks.
'Tis so. And that self-chain about his neck which he forswore most monstrously to have. Good sir, draw near. I'll speak to him. Senior Antipholus, I wonder much that you would put me to this shame and trouble, and not without some scandal to yourself, with circumstance and oh so to deny this chain which now you wear so openly. Besides the charge, the shame, imprisonment, you have done wrong to this, my honest friend, who but for staying on our controversy had hoisted sail and put to sea today. This chain you had of me, can you deny it?
I think I had, I deny it not.
Yes, that did, sir, and forswore too.
Who heard me to deny it or forswear?
These ears of mine thou know'st it hear thee. Fie on thee, wretch. 'Tis pity that thou livest to walk where any honest man resorts.
Thou art a villain to impeach me thus, and I'll defend mine honor and mine honesty against you presently, if thou darest stand.
Oh, I dare. And you defy me for a devil!
Whoa!
Okay. Got it.
Bind Romeo too and bear them both to my house.
Run, Master One, for God's sake, take a house! This is the prior inn and we're spoiled!
I'm so ashamed. I knew he was not in his perfect wits.
I'm sorry now that I didn't draw on him.
What?
How long hath this position held the man?
This week hath been heavy, sour, sad, and much different from the man he was, but till this afternoon his passion should ne'er break into extremity of rage.
Hath he not lost himself by recacy? Buried some dear friend? Hath not else lies great his affection and unlawful love? Really much in youthful men who give their eyes to the liberty of gazing. Which of these sorrows is he subject to?
To none of these. Except be it the last. Namely, some love drew him off from home.
You should have apprehended him.
Why, so I did. It was the copy of our conference. In bed he slept not for my urging it. At board he fed not for my urging it. Alone it was the subject of my theme. In company still I glanced it. Still did I tell him it was vile and bad.
Poison's more deadly than a mad dog's tooth. It seems his sleeps were hindered by thy railing, and therefore comes it that his head is light. Thou seest thoughts with thy upbraidings, white meal, ill digestion, thereof the rain and fire fever bred, and once a fever, but a fret of madness. Thou sayest his sports were hindered by thy brawls, or sweet recreation barred with death ensue, but moody and dull melancholy. The consequences then thy jealous fits have scared thy husband from the use of wits. She never reprehended him but mildly when he demeaned himself rough, rude, and wildly. Why bear you these rebukes and answer not?
She did betray me to my own reproof. Good people, enter and lay hold on him.
No! Not a creature enters in my house!
Then let your servants bring my husband forth.
Neither is this place for sanctuary, it shall privilege him from your hand, and not him to his wits again.
I will attend my husband, be his nurse, diet his sickness, for it is my office. I will have no attorney but myself, and therefore let me have him home with me.
Be patient, for I will not let him stir till I have used the approved means I have to make of him a formal man again. Therefore, depart, and leave him here with me.
I will not hence and leave my husband here. And ill it doth beseem your holiness to separate the husband and the wife.
Be quiet and depart. Thou shalt not have him.
Complain unto the Duke of this indignity.
Come, go, I will fall prostrate at his feet and never rise until my tears and prayers have won his grace to come in person hither and take perforce my husband from the abbess.
By this, I think the dial points at 5. And I'm sure the Duke himself in person.
Upon what cause?
To see a Reverend Syracuse merchant beheaded publicly for his offense.
See where they come. We will behold his death.
Kneel to the Duke before he pass the abbey.
Yet once again proclaim it publicly.
If anyone pays the sum for me, I shall not die. If anyone pays the sum for me, I shall not die. If anyone
Justice, most sacred Duke, against the abbess!
She is a virtuous and a reverend lady. It cannot be that she hath done thee wrong.
May it please your grace, Antipholus, my husband, whom I made lord of me and all I had this ill day, a most outrageous fit of madness took him, that desperately he hurried through the streets, with him his bondmen, all as mad as he, doing displeasure to the citizens by rushing in their houses, bearing thence rings, jewels, anything his rage did like. Once did I get him bound and sent him home, whilst to take order for the wrongs I went that here and there his fury had committed. Anon, I wot not by what strong escape he broke from those that had the guard of him, and with his mad attendant and himself, each with ireful passion, with drawn umbrella, met us again, and madly bent at us, chased us away! Then they fled into this abbey, whither we pursued them, and here the abbess shuts the gates on us, and will not suffer us to fetch him out. Therefore, most gracious Duke, with thy command, let him be brought forth and borne hence for help.
Go, some of you. Knock at the abbey gate and bid the lady abbess come to me. I will determine this before I stir.
Oh, mistress! Mistress! Shift and save yourself! My master and his man are both broke loose. beats and bemoans the road!
Will you stop that? Go.
Down the doctor! And surely, unless you send him to the angel between the middle
Peace, fool! Thy master and his man are here, and that is false to just report to us.
Mistress, upon my life I tell you true. I have not breathed almost since I did see it. Hark! Hark! I hear mistress! Fly! Be gone!
Come, stand by me, fear nothing. A guide with halberds.
One, two, three. One, two, three. Oh, use the box. Justice! Most gracious Duke, oh grant me justice!
Unless the fear of death doth make me dote, I see my son Antipholus and Dromio.
Justice, sweet prince, against that woman there! Beyond imagination is the wrong that she this day hath shameless thrown on me!
Discover how, and thou shalt find me just.
This day, great Duke, she shut the doors upon me while she with harlots feasted in my house!
A grievous fault. Say, woman, didst thou so?
No, my good lord! Myself, he, and my sister today did dine together.
Ne'er may I look on day nor sleep on night, but she tells to your highness simple truth.
Oh, candid woman! They are both forsworn. In this the madman justly chargeth them.
My liege! I am advised what I say, neither disturbed with the effect of wine, nor heady rash provoked with raging ire. Albeit my wrongs might make one wiser mad. This woman locked me forth this day from dinner. That goldsmith there, were he not packed with her, could witness it, for he was with me then, who parted with me to go and fetch a chain, promising to bring it to the Porpentine where Balthazar and I did dine together.
Ooh.
Our dinner done and he not coming thither, I went to seek him. In the street I met him, and in his company this gentleman. There did this perjured goldsmith swear me down that I this day of him received the chain, which God he knows I saw not, for the which he did arrest me with an officer. I did obey, and sent my peasant home for certain ducats. With none return. Then fairly I bespoke the officer to go with me in person to my house. By the way, we met my wife, her sister, and a rabble more of vile confederates. Along with them, they brought one pinch, a hungry, lean-faced villain, a mere anatomy, a mountebank, no, a threadbare juggler, oh yes, a fortune teller, a needy, hollow-eyed, sharp-looking wretch, a living dead man. This pernicious slave, forsooth, took on him as a conjurer, and gazing in mine eyes and feeling my pulse, cries out I was possessed. Then, all together, they bound me, bore me thence, and in a dark and dankish vault at home, there left me and my man, both bound together, till, gnawing with my teeth, my bonds in sunder, I gained my freedom. Shut up! And immediately ran hither to your grace, whom I beseech to give me ample satisfaction for these deep shames and great indignities.
My lord, in truth, thus far I witnessed with him that he died not at home, but was locked out.
But had he such a chain of thee, or no?
He had, my lord, and when he ran in here, these people saw the chain about his neck.
Besides, I will be sworn these ears of mine heard you confess you had the chain of him after you first forswore it on the mart. And thereupon I drew my umbrella on you, and then you fled into this abbey here! From whence I think you are come by miracle.
I never came within these abbey walls, nor ever didst thou draw thy umbrella on me. I never saw the chain, so help me heaven.
Why, what an intricate impeach is this? I think you all have drunk of Circe's cup. You say he dined at home. The goldsmith here denies that saying. Sirrah, what say you?
Sir, he dined with her there at the Porpentine.
He did. And from my finger snatched that ring.
Oh, and 'tis true, my liege, this ring I had of her.
Sawest thou him enter at the abbey here?
As sure, my liege, as I do see your grace.
Why, this is strange. Go call the abbess hither. I think you are all mated or stark mad.
Most mighty Duke, vouchsafe me speak a word. Haply I see a friend will save my life and pay the sum that may deliver me.
Speak freely, Syracusian, what thou wilt.
Is not your name, sir, called Antipholus? And is not that your bondman's Romeo?
Within this hour I was his bondman, but he, I thank him, gnawed into my cords. Now am I, Dromio, and his man unbound.
I am sure you both of you remember me. Why look you strange on me? You know me well.
I never saw you in my life.
Oh, grief hath changed me since you saw me last. In careful hours with time's deformed hands written strange deep features on my face. But tell me yet, dost thou not know my voice?
Neither.
Dromio, know thou?
No, sir, nor I.
I am sure thou dost!
Aye, but I'm sure I do not.
Not know my voice? Oh, time's extremity! Hast thou so cracked and splitted my poor tongue in 7 short years, that here my only son knows not my feeble key of undue cares? Ooh! Tell me thou art my son Antipholus.
I never saw my father in my life.
But 7 years since, in Syracuse, boy, thou knowest we parted, but perhaps my son thou shamest to acknowledge me in misery.
The Duke and all that know me in the city can witness with me that it is not so. I ne'er saw Syracusia in my life.
I tell thee, Syracusian, 20 years have I been patron to Antipholus, during which time he ne'er saw Syracusa. I see thy age and dangers make thee dote.
Most mighty Duke, behold a man much wronged.
Huh? I see 2 husbands, or mine eyes deceive me.
Which is the natural man, and which the spirit?
I serve Dromio. Command her away. I serve Dromio. Pray let me stay.
Again! Art thou not, or else his ghost?
Oh, my old master! Who would bound him here?
Whoever bound him, I will loose his bonds and gain a husband by his liberty. Speak, old Aegean, if thou beest the man that hadst a wife once called Amelia that bore thee a burden 2 fair sons. If thou beest the same Aegean, speak, and speak unto the same Amelia.
If I dream not, thou art Amelia. If thou art she, tell me, where is that son that floated with thee on the fatal raft?
I met of Epidamnum, he and I and the twin Dromio all were taken up. But by and by, rude fishermen of Corinth by force took Dromio and my son from them, and me they left with those of Epidamnum. What then became of them I cannot tell. I to this fortune that you see me in.
Why, here begins his morning story right. These 2 Antipholuses, these 2 so like, and these 2 Dromios, one in semblance. Besides her urging of her wreck at sea, these are the parents to these children which accidentally are met together. Antipholus, thou camest from Corinth first?
No, sir, not I. I came from Syracuse.
Sing the part. I know not which is which.
I came from Corinth, my most gracious lord.
And I with him.
Which of you 2 did dine with me today?
Aye, gentle mistress.
And are not you my husband?
No! I say nay to that.
And so do I. Yet did she call me so? And this fair gentlewoman, her sister here, did call me brother. what I said to you then. I hope I shall have leisure to make good. If this be not a dream I see in here.
That is the chain, sir, which you had of me.
I think I be, I deny it not.
And you, sir, for this chain, arrested me.
I think I did, sir. I deny it not.
And I sent you money, sir, by Dromio, but I think she brought it not.
None by me.
This purse of ducats I received from you. And Dromio, my Dromio, did bring them me. I see. We did still meet each other's servants, and I was taken for him, and he for me, and thereupon these errors arose.
These ducats pawn I for my father here.
Which shall not need. Thy father hath his life.
Sir, I must have that diamond of you.
There, take it. And much thanks for my good cheer.
Renowned Duke, vouchsafe to take the pains to go with us into the abbey here. Much discoursed all our fortunes. 33 years have I but gone in travail of you, my sons, and until this present hour my heavy burden here delivered. After so long grief, such festivity.
With all my heart, I'll gossip at this feast.
Master, shall I fetch your stuff from shipboard?
Dromio, what stuff of mine hast thou embarked?
Your goods at lay at host, sir, at the Centaur.
Oh, she speaks to me. I'm your master, Dromio.
Ah.
Come, go with us. We'll see to that and all. Embrace your sister here. Rejoice with her.
There's a fat friend that kitchened me for you today at dinner. He now shall be my brother, I not his wife.
Methinks you are my glass and not my sister. I see by you I am a sweet-faced youth. Will you go in to see their gossiping?
Not I, sir, you are my elder.
Nah, that's a question. How shall we try it?
We'll draw cuts for the senior. Till then, lead thou first.
Nay, then thus. We came into the world like sister and sister. Let's go hand in hand, not one before. Understood!
Go, go, go!
You are me, and I am you. Even more so than I ever thought I knew. It's plain to see, and it is true, that you are me and I am you.
How happy I would be.
What? I would find you here in front of me. Damn, we look so fine, outfits are sublime. Y'all get live, 'cause we have been set free. You are me, and I am you. Even more so than I ever thought I knew. It's plain to see, and it is true, that you are me and I am you. Wow,
Who would have thought that big one made the wall?
that's right.
Famous house mix are all the wrong. I'll take some, fit it, once it, with it, then he appears, and now